Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Reckless with WTBGold, and today we're kicking off our herbalism farming playlist by looking at Silverleaf, Peacebloom, and Earthroot. Generally, you want to buy this stuff from the auction house, but sometimes you can't, so you gotta go farm it. The best place is gonna be in Darnassus at Teldrassil, but I tested out each starting zone for an hour each, and they were all like 500 to 800 herbs per hour, so really, if travel time's important to you, like it doesn't really matter. Just go wherever your nearest, closest faction major city is. Like if you're an alliance in Stormwind, go to Elwynn Forest. If you're a horde and you're over by Undercity, go to Tearsfall Glades. You know, this video is just gonna be quick, the best route. But if you want a more in-depth look at all of my testing, click here, or I've got a link down in the description. Let's go. On to the best one, Darnassus. You may have seen on Wowhead that some of the other zones have more herb nodes in them, but for gathering professions, you don't really care about that. What you want is node density. And this has the same number of nodes that Tearsfall has, but in about half the space. So it's crazy dense. Like it's actually crazy. For the route itself, you want to hit as many nodes as you can. So follow this and you will always have a node up on your mini map. By the way, as you can see, I'm doing something kind of new here with the maps for this new kind of revamped herbalism series. The radius of my brush is the distance in game at which you can identify a node. So this should help new farmers kind of get a sense of how much map coverage you need, and it'll give more experienced farmers a sense of scale when we're comparing some of the bigger and smaller zones. All right, results. In our 1 hour test, we got 350 Silverleaf, 310 Peacebloom, and 190 Earthroot, along actually with some tier 2 herbs, so a total of 840 herbs. This ties the Night Elf zone with the Dwarf zone Dunmorrow, but you need a flying mount for that, and here you're fine if you only have a ground mount and are like level 20. You'll be fine. Before I go though, I do have some tips for you. The map add-on I'm using that turns my mini-map into a big radar screen, that's called Farm HUD. To see the herb nodes that I've gathered before on my mini-map, I use Gathermate 2. This one's a memory hog though, it's a big add-on. Faster Loot is a small add-on I use that optimizes the actual loot window itself, cuts a few seconds off that. For farming itself, 2 tips. Number 1, be a druid. As a druid, you can gather herbs in flight form, so it saves a ton of time. And number 2, keep a stack of Dark Moon Fire Water on you all the time. This cuts your cast animation in half, and that also increases your yield about 10%. So that's it for me though. Thank you for watching. Like if you enjoyed the guide, subscribe if you want to see more. And if you do want to see my routes for each starting zone, that's in a separate description, a separate video in the description. So go ahead and click that. But good luck. Thank you for watching and happy gold making.